spiky loot fountains shooting out of a boss behind a... Now Diablo, as a franchise, after extreme pointed out, it was against the spirit of Diablo. The endgame gameplay of Diablo revolves around repeatedly killing high-intensity bosses as they increase in difficulty with a chance of a rare drop. If you could just buy the rare drop, you'd be defeating the main gameplay loop and removing the sense of pride and accomplishment which comes with having those rare drops. Diablo 3 released on PC and console in May of 2012, and 6 years were excited to hear news about Diablo 4, but what they got was Diablo history.
Is there any plan on the strictly mobile?
Are there any? The current plan is to be on mobile, both Android and iOS. We don't have any plans at the moment to do PC. Do you guys not have phones?
Yeah, you guys all have.
I think it's important to realize BlizzCon is attended by Blizzard's biggest fans, mostly PC gamers. Warcraft, World of Warcraft, StarCraft, Diablo, and Overwatch have massive PC player bases, so very few of these people were actively excited about a mobile game. The people in that room wanted a game which would push their mechanics. In June of 2022, Diablo Immortal released on mobile and went into open beta. The game does feature cross-platform play, so mobile and PC players can adventure together, provided they're on the same server, because it does not have cross-server play. So I downloaded the game on PC and gave it a go. The first warning cry from everyone said, the game can track your face through your phone app or your webcam. Now this rumour began when the installation files were opened up. People found face detector and face analyzer.dll. Some people said the game has face tracking capabilities because it's required for releasing Fletcher explains they're actually leftover files from an early idea in Diablo Immortal's development. Originally, the game would let you recreate your own facial expression on your character by using your own camera. This idea... The intro movie plays, where it talks about the world stones and great evil, and you get this absolute banger of a line.
If humanity is to survive, they must stand together and face the rising darkness.
I find it beautifully ironic that Diablo Immortal opens with a call for players to rally together against a rising evil, and the main thing it's inspired people to do is come together against its atrocious pricing model. What a meta way to succeed. Get told to tap the screen because porting mobile games to PC is hard, and then choose a class. 6 classes, I'm going with my edgy boy, the Demon Hunter. The customization is actually really nice. We move some sliders. Unfortunately, these do not matter at all because you'll never look at your own face or any other character's face. Not terribly active.
God's role, you say? In the right place, then. Travelers in that forest.
Movement, WASD or left click. Primary attacking is also left click, but you'll only attack when your cursor is over an enemy. This can mean clicking to move, especially in a crowd of enemies, is a bad idea, which will end up attacking instead of moving. It also means you'll frequently lose your cursor when you swing back and end up randomly running around or attacking off to the side square while you try and find the game. It also means once you've killed whatever it was you were attacking, your keys will be combat later. Honestly, it's great. If you've never played a Diablo game, you'll basically run down. People exist and you know what they do, and you can realize your dream of a free world through the power of friendship and incredible bonds. Eventually angels get involved, but the power of heaven is nothing compared to the power of one angry man with an axe or a moody guy with some crossbows. One thing I do have to praise the game is capturing the feeling of Diablo while being made in a completely different engine. Diablo 3 was created in a customized version of the Havoc engine, while Diablo Immortal is made in NetEase's own Messiah engine. They've managed to capture the feeling of movement, skill use, and attack impact spot on. Kill enemies and pick up loot. When you can't items nameplate, you have to bring on the item itself. Your inventory is the classic Diablo style of a square grid with larger items taking up multiple grid slots. As you fight on, enemies will drop red health orbs and include mana orbs. Sometimes power-up orbs like increased speed or lightning damage. Along with this, you have 3 health potions which recharge when you kill enemies. This game design lends itself to fast, aggressive combat encounters because you are rewarded for being aggressive, so the energy is always high. we make our way to the town of Wortham before us and told. Trust me, mate, once I explain the monetization, you definitely will. We head into the chapel to meet our old friend Deckard Cain, so we decide to stay a while and listen.
My name is Deckard Cain. I'm a bit of a traveling scholar, one might say.
Basically, hell's coming back and we're going to prevent it with the power of crossbows. Fight some cultists to the west and discover sometimes the left mouse button gets stuck down, even if you're not clicking, making your character follow the cursor, and other times it just doesn't register, possibly lag. But honestly, in 2 days of near constant play, I didn't experience that many connection issues. Kill a dragon thing and find a shard of the world stone, magical MacGuffins hell really wants and we need to destroy. Think of them like demonic batteries, and like regular batteries, you shouldn't throw them in the regular bin, so we're on a quest to find a responsible way to dispose of them. Cain tells us the demon we're fighting is called Scar. This means we're now at threat level midnight, so we set off to destroy more of the shards of the world stone before hell can plug them into more demons. Quick intro video explains the map, and we're sent off to help someone with something, and the game asks, hey, want to spend 89p for some orbs and a weapon skin? I'm going to keep track of every time the game gives me the opportunity to spend money. This is the first, and I'm going to do a deep dive into the currencies and the systems they relate to later on in this video. Once you have a new quest, you'll get the quest list on the left. Click on a quest to select it, and you'll see a sparkling set path leading you to it. If you're far enough into an area, you'll unlock auto-navigation within that area. Using auto-navigate will either run or automatically teleport you to the nearest teleport point and then run the rest of the way. I also discover the first Kill of the Day award. So let's rip this band-aid off right now. Diablo Immortal is a mobile game and is designed to build habits, to create attachment, and to encourage daily replay. You have an oppressive number of tracked systems, login rewards, first kill awards, advancement paths, some free, some paid, some upgradable. You have achievements and advancements through every single zone and rewards for killing enough monsters and doing enough dungeons, and each of these systems is tracked on a different screen with a different UI, and it's made this way by design. You're not meant to be able to remember everything you have to do, so the game can give you these little red gem icons to the top right, the buttons to remind you have something to collect, and you'll often find yourself spending more time in endless menus collecting rewards than you would in an actual rift. We chase down some mage, we watch her throw a dude off a bridge, and then meet this guard who says this.
Oh, what a day. Certainly didn't expect to get choked by some death mage while in the dead this morning.
None of us wake up expecting to be choked by a death mage, but sometimes you just get lucky and it happens. To interact with another player, hold Alt and left click on them. Send messages, friend requests, and party invitations, but you cannot directly trade player to player because trading is done by the auction house and requires the premium currency of platinum to do. Quick PC issue. This is the salvage menu where you turn your unwanted equipment into scrap. The mouse wheel does not move this window. You need to click and drag. If you're going to release on PC, please let us use the scroll wheel. Also consider using right-click, because as it stands, right-click does absolutely nothing. A free daily reward pack accessed via the shop menu. This is a psychological marketing trick. If you're going to give the player something for free, make sure to claim it. They have to access a place where there is paid stuff, because then they will see the paid stuff every day. And if they're returning to this screen for their free daily pack, it's only a matter of time until someone gets tempted to spend money. You're not putting this free pack here because it makes logistical sense. You're putting it here because it's tempting. I then get a free cosmetic set sent to me in the mail. Everyone gets this. It's to celebrate 30 million pre-registrations. 30 million pre-registrations. If you ever wonder why mobile games are so pushed, it's because the horrible truth is the mobile gaming market is bigger than the PC and console gaming market combined. As you progress through the main story, you'll unlock bounties, an open-world hunting system. Hunt down certain enemies and get increased rewards for killing them. You can claim 8 bounties a day from the bounty board. My current bounty target is Philip, so the plan is grab Mum, kill Phil, go to the Winchester, have a nice cold pint, and make all this stuff below. I'm picking up new equipment every few minutes, and on the inventory screen there's a handy-dandy green arrow showing you if a new piece is better than an old piece. Many people will tell you that Diablo begins at 60, because until then you'll be finding upgrades so quickly you won't even read the name or look at the stats of any individual bit. You'll just do as the green arrow commands. But if you're a free player, I'd argue the real game begins around level 35, when the leveling suddenly slows to a crawl. Grapple full skill, letting me blast around the battlefield like a more violent Spider-Man, and global champ who sended in an argument about pay-to-win versus free-to-play. So while I'm madly grappling around, let me make my stance on this game rather clear. No one has said they expect this game to be 100% free. No one expects any video game to have no way to make money whatsoever. Indeed, if it was a one-time paid game with a cosmetic-only cash shop, I'd be recommending this to everyone. No one has an issue with Diablo Immortal attempting to make money. We know that developing time and server hosting costs money. The issue I have is the way it is making it and the position it is putting players into if they don't pay. The game is not a product, because a product is usually released finished and then sold to the cost the company think it is worth. If that cost is fair, people will pay it and then that process is complete. Diablo Immortal is a process itself of downloading, playing and advancing. It wants players to stay within that process as long as possible, because unlike a product which is sold once, a process can contain many moments it encourages the player to pay. And each individual payment may only be small, but they very quickly add up to greater than the cost of a one-time purchase. When I talk about payment issues, people respond with a well-rehearsed retort of, well, I'm having fun. And I think it's vital if you do respond with, well, I'm having fun. Good. We are all glad. No one wants you to stop having fun. What we want is the company to treat you better. If your attitude is, I don't care about the money, I'm focusing on the game, then please understand we're actually advocating for the company to have the same attitude as you. Focus on making the game as fun as it can be, and people will buy it because it's fun, not because you designed it to be as close to fun as possible so it keeps players around, but not too much fun that they can enjoy it completely without paying. Blizzard's first what we stand for is gameplay first, which literally says to make our games as fun as possible. We're not saying Diablo Immortal shouldn't be monetized. We're saying it shouldn't be abusively monetized. We push on and go and kill Leoric, because it's not a real Diablo game until you've killed Leoric. During this part, I unlock the Battle Pass and the Boon of Plenty in the shop. And when I finished the Leoric dungeon, I'm presented with the exciting opportunity to spend more money to buy the Mad King's Breach bundle. A one-time reward specific to this dungeon. Your reward for finishing a dungeon is the opportunity to spend money. This happens in every dungeon, and you'll notice the costs of the pack slowly increase. Because it's only 89p when you finish one dungeon, that's fine. But once you've spent 89p, you're invested, which means they can make things more and more expensive until they stop giving you any real discount for buying the dungeon packs. But you're still doing it, because by then, not buying it would be wasting the money you've previously spent. This is effectively the sunk cost fallacy. Twitter user Mr. GM made this mock-up of a picture. Just imagine if finishing a dungeon for the first time in World of Warcraft rewarded you with the opportunity to spend money to unlock extra rewards. I'm going to come back to this later and fully explain the Battle Pass and Boon of Plenty, because when you read the fine print, it is even worse than it seems. The demon effect under the glass floor, however, is awesome, and the boss fight itself is great. More story, we kill Lephes, but not really. Who's Lephes, you ask? No one cares. Doesn't matter. The story in a Diablo game is background music. It's set dressing. Many times you'll be introduced to a character, go on a quest with them, then watch them die in a heart-wrenching hero's death. They'll sacrifice themselves for a greater cause, and you're expected to care. And I'm thinking, mate, I've known you 10 minutes. The only reason I remember your name is because it's above your head while you're dying. We now unlock legendary gem crafting, and this is the system we'll be pouring most of our wallet into later. We now learn about sockets, gems, elder rifts, and crests. So this is probably the time to talk about the game's main system, the Elder Rifts, and how they're going to cost you an incredible amount of money to do efficiently. In fact, if you complete one rift every 5 minutes and want the best loot from them, you'll be spending around £240 an hour to grind this game. Let me break that down for you. While Diablo Immortal does have a main campaign storyline, and indeed you are required to finish this to unlock the Hell Plus difficulty in Rifts, the majority of your gameplay, both grinding and post-story, will be in an Elder Rift. An Elder Rift is a procedurally generated dungeon you can enter solo or in a team of up to 4. There is a party-finding mechanic, but remember, it's cross-platform play, not cross-server. As we discovered when Callum Upton, a fellow YouTuber and good friend of mine, made a character. Currently, there is no way to transfer your character from one server to another. You just need to restart. While in a rift, you'll see a timer to the left. The little hourglass symbol moves along the bar from left to right. As you kill enemies, the bar itself fills up. When the bar is full, the boss will spawn. Kill the boss before the timer runs out to get loot, leave, and repeat. This is the absolute core of the PvE Diablo experience. Grind enemies for better equipment to grind enemies better. But before you start a rift, you can choose to add in crests, either normal or legendary. Adding crests increases the chance higher rarity loot will drop from the boss kill. You can see the potential loot increase as you add crests. Now, seeing as the crest screen shows 3 empty slots on the right hand side and shows 0 out of 3, you'd assume that each player can add up to 3 crests. Well, no, they can add way more, but it's hidden, and we'll come to that later. Loot in Diablo Immortal is personal. No other player can steal your rare or legendary loot. Now, adding in legendary crests as a player always guarantees you a legendary item, but it does also give a slight boost to the other players in your party and increases their chance to receive runestones or fading embers, both intermediate upgrade currencies. This has led to the rather toxic situation of parties kicking players who aren't using crests because they feel those non-cresting players are not paying their way. Using crests always benefits you and sometimes helps. Cannot lose your drop potential to another player, but to truly understand the absolute insidious nature of how powerful these legendary crests are and why they are considered pay to win and how much money you can end up spending on them, we need to understand how the other currency systems work, because the crests feed into almost everything else. So we need to take a look at the very foundation of the monetization system for context. Now, the game itself is a tangled web of interwoven systems which all relate to each other, and it's designed that way to hide the actual monetary cost of any single system. Because of this spiderweb design, it's very difficult to find a starting point. So hold on, because this might get complicated while I break it down. I have so far experienced in Diablo Immortal 22 different currencies and raw materials used to feed into various shops and upgrade systems. They are gold, dropped from enemies, used in upgrading equipment. Eternal orbs, premium viable currency, used for buying things in the shop. Platinum, used in the market board for posting and buying items player to player, bought with eternal orbs. Battle points, used to progress the battle pass and earn the battle pass rewards, earned by completing rifts, dungeons, or bought directly with eternal orbs. Scrap materials, used to upgrade items earned from salvaging unneeded equipment at the blacksmith. Hilts, spend at the hilt merchant on limited monthly or weekly stock, earned by progressing the battle pass. Normal gems, combined to upgrade non-legendary gems, bought from the hilt merchant, found in rifts when using normal crests, and made by combining runes at the apprentice jewelers. Runes, dropped in rifts when you are using crests or someone in your party is using a legendary crest. I have so far found 21 different runes. Garnet, Sapphire, and Beryl, 3 gems which all combine to upgrade the Legacy of the Haradrim, a system which you unlock once you're level 49 and have completed 10 challenge rifts. Crests improve rift drops slightly. You get 1 free a day bought from the hilt merchant, sometimes earned on the battle pass. Legendary crests improve rift drops by a lot and guarantee a legendary, bought from the cash shop for orbs or found in the premium shop dungeon chest, unlocked after you finish that dungeon. You can also buy 1 a month from the hilt merchant using in-game currency, or earn 2 on the battle pass. The Sigil of Dominance advances your immortal standing, a higher level endgame faction. Enchanted Dust, an upgrade material used on higher level item upgrades, found by salvaging rare equipment. Reinforcing Stones, re-rolling attributes on equipment bought in the cache. Aspirant's Keys, unlock rare chests in dungeons earnable on the battle pass. Scoria, found when fighting Heliquary demons and refined into Hellfire Scoria at the blacksmith. Hellfire Scoria upgrades the Heliquary, a repository of demonic power you add to by defeating demons and provides you passive buffs. Legendary Gem Fragments, which combine into legendary gems found in rifts when quests are used and also sometimes on the battle pass. Enigmatic Crystals upgrades your secondary slot items found in challenge rifts and bought from the materials vendor for scrap pieces. Monster Essence upgrades the Haradric Altar dropped by monsters in the overworld randomly. Fading Embers earned from rifts and used to buy basic gems at the merchants, and Echo Crystals, bought from the crystal merchant for 500 platinum and used to upgrade runes beyond level 5. So, 22 currencies and upgrade materials, most of them linked directly to the progression of the battle pass, which itself requires battle points, which are farmed most efficiently by completing rifts. So now we can go back and look at legendary crests. And this is where it gets both psychologically and mathematically abusive. Legendary crests are sold in the shop for orbs. orbs are bought in specific...
Alright, I've been asked by some people where to find the audience pathway without doing the quest. So there is a way to do it, however, you will miss out on a bunch of armor sets, weapons, and some magic. So I do recommend doing the side quest for this. But if you really want to know, the first place you're going to start here is at this temple, the Temple of Iglay, or however you say it, where you kill the god skin. Now, I'm going to assume you don't have the shortcut over there unlocked, but I will show you where it is, because the shortcut is quicker to take. So you're going to come up here, go all the way around this here, jump off down here. Don't worry, lava doesn't actually hurt much in this game. Jump over those. You're going to kill these little slug dudes here.
And now, Diablo Immortal is here, the newest entry into the franchise, and it's become clear that the Diablo... I know I'm tardy to the party with this subject, and I'm sure you've already seen it by now since it happened a few days ago, but just like Game of Thrones Season 8, it just keeps getting worse. It's the Actman situation, Actman versus YouTube. The Actman is a large YouTuber who recently posted an hour-long video, basically an ESPN 30 for 30 documentary, on another YouTube channel going over all the awful things that they've done or said in their time on the internet. And as a result of posting this video, he received a strike. YouTube took it down due to nudity and sexual content because of a poorly photoshopped cucumber next to the person's mouth who the video was about. That seems like a pretty drastic over-enforcement of the rule. If they really found it to be highly sexual, it should have just resulted in limited ads as opposed to a full strike on the channel. Like, I've eaten a banana in a video before, and now I'm starting to sweat. Like, what might happen to me? It just really felt like one of those moments that was a full-blown mistake, and we've seen it a million times in the past, where the YouTube bots controlled by Skynet malfunction and issue a strike at random by accident, and then it's overturned shortly thereafter. However, the appeal was rejected within, I believe, 30 minutes of the Actman submitting it. A manual rejection, which means someone with a pulse supposedly looked at it and still said, yep, that shit's staying off the platform. We're putting the kibosh on it right now. So then it became a little bit fishier. Why? The reasoning just doesn't make any sense. It's not like he uploaded Mr. Hand or 2 Girls, 1 Cup in the video. It's a tiny, tiny, tiny piece of an hour-long video that had something that's slightly sexual, and by all definitions, pretty inoffensive. Almost no one's gonna look at that and be like, holy shit, cover your eyes. Oh my lord, he's going too hard, he's going hog wild out there. It's just not the most sexually explicit thing in the world. Even if they're going full Weenie Hut Junior mode here, it's still pretty tame by those definitions. Like, it just didn't make any sense. I also think this highlights another shortcoming YouTube's had since the beginning of time, where if a single minuscule piece of a video is a problem, they strike the whole video. They take the whole thing down instead of just letting you yourself remove that piece, that insignificant little piece, that 2 or 3 second little problem zit. Why not just let the creator pop it? YouTube has a built-in editor where you can take things out. So why not just alert the channel like, hey, the video's fine, but there's this one part that's a problem. If you want to keep it in, it's going to get age restricted or you're going to get a strike, but you can take it out and nothing will happen. We're letting you know you have 1 week to take it out. Every single channel would elect to take it out. Like in Actman's case, if they just told him the cucumber Photoshop thing is a problem, I'm certain he would have used the editor to just take it out of the video. Problem solved, and then there's no issue. And that saves YouTube a lot of trouble as well, because that completely avoids the ensuing shitstorm. Why not just let us use the editor to take out the problem? It's something that I also pitched to Susan, the CEO of YouTube, when I talked to her, and she thought it was a great idea, as did the policy head. That was 2 years ago.
And I cannot...
It coming. But anyway, in his anger, he turned to the dark side and committed the sin that every YouTuber is guilty of. He went to Twitter to start a shitstorm to find...
They're not see.
They force a real answer out of YouTube to finally get an actual response and real action from the company. But unfortunately for Actman, he ended up with YouTube's cucumber in his mouth. They responded to this by age restricting 2 videos of his that were completely unrelated, and then just hitting the speedrun any percent record for appeal rejections by slapping it down in 30 minutes. So, needless to say, the Twitter action wasn't super effective for Actman, but this was only the beginning. Because as of 2 hours ago, YouTube wasn't done huffing and puffing. They blew his whole house down. They demonetized Actman's entire channel, leaving him ineligible for future monetization. This is essentially being fired from his job, all without ever giving a single explanation as to why. It just happened. So this seems like a complete part here, and everything that resulted after the initial strike was done in pure convenience. There's one more thing I'd like to talk about, and it's a little unrelated to the exact Actman situation, but it has to do with the way YouTubers get YouTube attention directly. As you've noticed throughout the entire history of YouTube, every time there's a problem, people go to Twitter to talk about it, and vent about it, and tag YouTube in it. And the reason for that is because for most channels, that's the only means of getting a response from the company. Do you know how fucking pathetic that is? To have people like Actman, who are essentially employees, having to go on Twitter and publicly whine about their boss. That's so demoralizing. Having to grovel at their feet, cry and beg for just a little scrap of information as to what's going on, and if they can lend a little hand to fix a problem. That is just the worst system of all time. But that's the only way most YouTubers have any access to the company. And it seems to be the only efficient way of getting things solved. And I'm guilty of doing it too. I've gone on Twitter to take a fat dump Baruski on YouTube for something they fucked up on. Because I try every other alternative going through all of the proper YouTube channels, but it never leads to solutions. The only thing that does is by making a big hubbub on Twitter about it. It's just so pathetic. No YouTuber or anyone wants to be publicly whining on Twitter about a problem. They want it to be fixed behind the scenes, and YouTube shouldn't want it to be a big problem on Twitter either. The Actman shit has been trending for like 12 hours now. It's like the #1 trend in the world. It was bad for YouTube, but he's tried everything else. He's been talking to his partner manager, who I'm just going to say seems like has no power in this situation, which is about par for the course, because a lot of times partner managers have absolutely no ability to solve problems. They're fundamentally just hall monitors for the principal, but don't actually have any level of power, unfortunately, though I do believe they should, because every partner manager I've ever known at YouTube is a great person, really on the side of creators, but their hands are tied with what they're given from the company and how to handle problems. So the only thing YouTubers can do is once they exhaust their partner manager, if they even have one, once they exhaust all the official channels, all they can do, the only thing left, is to make a big deal about it on Twitter. And it sucks. It sucks for YouTube because they look like shit, per usual. And it sucks for the creators because no one wants to just be publicly, making a big scene about shit that should be private. It's just so frustrating that it's been like this for years with no signs of changing. They need to improve the communication. When I had a conversation with Susan, this was one of the things that I brought up, and I was told that they're working on making it better. That's been 2 years now, and it's still the same. And unfortunately, in Actman's case, it backfired on him, because YouTube got upset about it and started really blasting his whole channel over the issue. Even though they only had a problem with one video, for some reason they extended it to the entire channel, which seems to be purely done out of spite. Regardless of how you feel about Actman or Actman's video that started all of this, I believe everyone can agree that the strike is utter bullshit. There is no grounds for nudity and sexual content strike here. And there's even less reasonable explanation for why two completely unrelated videos got age restricted shortly after this problem was brought to Twitter. And there's absolutely zero reason for why his whole channel was demonetized after. All of this completely unrelated from that first video. It seems like a complete fuck up from YouTube and an utter failure to enforce their policies properly. And I'm pretty confident they will overturn this. I really do think they will. I think at some point they'll go with the right chain and the right people, and they'll realize that all of this was a big mistake. And they'll overturn it. But they need to not only accept responsibility, but endure the system that keeps failing the platform. There's no reason, again, why YouTubers have only one course of action, which is to go to Twitter. Partner managers need more power to fix things. It's gonna burn their doom. There's not gonna be some rogue YouTube employee partner manager who just becomes a supervillain and, uploads goatsy on everyone's channel or some shit. If a partner manager has more power and can actually solve problems like Pac-Man's here, which would only take a couple of seconds to recognize that this is an over-enforcement of their policy and everything, then that whole problem gets shut down immediately, and it never makes it as far as this one has in the public eye, where now it's a huge thing on Twitter and YouTube and Twitch. A lot of people talk about it on Twitch too, because it's such a big, wide-ranging issue. None of that happens if a partner manager can just solve it themselves. But unfortunately, we don't live in that utopia. We're fucking condemned to this dystopian Narnia where YouTube has this archaic, awful system in place that nothing ever gets solved unless there's an absolutely massive public backlash against the company. So now everyone sees how stupid YouTube looks and how mismanaged and dysfunctional these systems are, and it's a bad look for the platform. It's bad for creators, and it's bad for the platform that there is no actual way of solving problems privately. It has to be done publicly in the public eye on Twitter in order for things to get solved on YouTube. That's so silly. Give YouTube partner managers more power to fix problems, and you solve a lot of reputational damage to YouTube. They can avoid so much conflict in the future if they just give those partner managers the ability to fix things. Everything that's happened to the Act this week is absolutely terrible, it's awful, but I am confident it's going to get overturned. But it's still extremely embarrassing for the platform as a whole that the only way these things get fixed is when there's a big enough public backlash for it. There just needs to be a better system in place where this is going to keep happening forever, as it has been for the last decade. Just fucking fix the problem. Partner managers really do everything they can to help their partners on the platform, but they just don't have many tools of helping. Give them those tools, and you will stop issues like this. That's about it. That's about it. See ya. This game's fun or no? There's so, on paper, this game shouldn't be fun at all. You're just running a weed shop, but there's something about it. It's like hypnotic. It is fun somehow. How's the weed business? Pretty good. Roger and Chris keep me afloat. They stop in every couple of seconds for more. I'm pretty sure they leave my store, throw it in the trash, and come back. What's the plan? What's the game plan for the weed shop? We're gonna turn this bitch into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory or what? Well, I'm trying. I have to attract tourists. I need wealthier customers, and to get those tourists, I need to update my floor. So I need $5,000. Save up for that 20K shop. Bro, look at how long it is taking me just to get to 5K. Without tourists, it would actually take me 100 hours to save up $20,000. I don't think tourists will come until you have a small shop. No, they won't come on their own, but if I give them the joint and leave them here, they should once I have the new floor. The only reason I don't have tourists right now is because I have a shitty floor. Where are my fucking customers? What is going on? Hello? Where are my friends? Well, Roger just over there thinking life on the bench. Jesus Christ, come on. I don't think you can get robbed in this game. I'm not positive. I feel like if there was a robbery feature, I would have absolutely been targeted multiple times by now. I'm cooking weed out of a toilet in paint buckets for like the first 5 hours. I was a prime target. My only defense is a small plastic Shitscalibur. Robberies start around level 30. Oh, that's so exciting. Wait, that sounds so hype. Hey, can I hire, like, mercenaries to protect me? How deep does this get, I wonder? What was your first experience like with weed? Pretty underwhelming. I went through high school, like, never going out, never doing anything or anything like that. So when I first tried weed in college, I was under the impression that, like, it would be a life-changing, crazy thing. I'd be going wild, I'd be bouncing off the walls or just going fuck. And then I did it, and all I did was laugh more and get hungry. So I don't really have any, like, crazy story with the first time I smoked. Smoked red was dung weed. I have no doubt about that. There's no doubt in my fucking mind. I was smoking like actual poop strains. It was real grimy. I can't sweep them off the floor. The only way the trash gets off the floor, and I don't like calling it trash. These are just decorations, honestly, at this point. Just permanent fixtures of my shop. The only way these leave are if I upgrade my shop for 20 grand, which I obviously can't afford yet. 42-inch smart TV. Oh, it's 2 grand. It's worth. I'm getting it. Fuck it. It does nothing for me except it's going to be really cool in my shop. Smart TV has arrived. Oh, it's mounted. Alright, maybe I'll put it somewhere where we can see it. God, my store is small. Nice, let's go.
With support from all of you, and from places like NerdWallet that help me
How do you
compare and
loop?
find the
I've
best
never actually
credit
used
cards
that
for
feature.
gear and travel.
And we have music now. Let's fucking go. Neil, stop trying to fight me, man. Get the fuck out. Get those big tits out of here. What a cool feature. Holy shit. Do the next YouTube night on this game. That's true. I could just go on one of the 24/7 Morbius streams on Twitch right here and just have it playing in my shop. I'll buy like 7 of these TVs that just surround us with Morbius. Hey Rex, same movie with different language subtitles. That's fucking genius. Accommodate all of my customers. Put Moist Esports on that TV. This is how we'll watch all the Moist Esports games now. In Weed Shop 3. Sell the comics as merch in the shop. Imagine if I could. I just turned this into a God Slap drug operation. Buy my weed and you get a free comic with it. That's what I need to do. I need to start attracting the local schools. Like I said, I want to start putting like I don't know, candy or something in the window, and then get them hooked on my strains. Put a browser game on the TV. Yeah, someone said that a minute ago. What browser games are like still fun though? The classics never get old, but I don't know if I really want to put any of those up. How's Grandma doing? Nice, they're looking good. Okay, we've got some movement. I think if I get enough grannies cooking, this will be really good for me, and then I can focus on my brick and mortar establishment. And I'm about to get that new floor. It won't be enough to get any tourists, but I don't care. New floor inbound. Fuck it. I've come this far. Let's ride. Wooden floor acquired. Let's go. Oh, that looks good. Now I'm broke as shit. And now none of my burnouts are going to want to come in here because I can't step on used needles anymore. Get another TV for the other wall and play Super Auto Pets. Oh my god, that's so fucking big brain. I could just have so many Flash games running throughout this store. It'll be like an arcade. I'll make them touchscreens so that way the customers can also play. I wonder if this is... Oh man. I wonder, when I turn this game off, is this still going to run? Because the TV is clearly running like a virtual machine or something. That's the only way this would work. So I wonder, does that just like shut it? Like, will I come back to this game and have 15 billion cookies? It'd have to, right? It would absolutely have to turn that off. On my... So, in-game, it's using something that's not my actual machine. I don't know how it works, but it's not me. What should I be saving up for anymore? Floors didn't work. I'm gonna need the small shop, but 20 grand is so far away. I don't know what to go for. Man, my grannies want to work. What are these? I don't know what to save up for, man. Saving up 20 grand just doesn't seem reasonable. Employees at level 9. Yeah, getting some employees might really help. Walls. Yeah, but if I can't stack the NFT plates, getting the walls is worthless. Alright, let's just wait for a rush. I actually might be able to hit level 9 off of good coke and a lot of customers. So I'll just keep... I'm going wild. 7 grams purple haze. Godspeed. Time to travel to Cosmos. Customers? What the fuck? Diaper Dan, what are you doing? Come on. Come over. Oh boy. Wow, the waste of my purple haze. 2 more sales. Till level 9. Thanks for you so chunky. 1 more. I hope Roger's my last customer for level 9. That'd be so poetic. Roger! You sweet boy. It's gonna be Neil. Is it another $70 order, Neil? Always is. My man. Big Victor, I appreciate that. Alright, we gotta do the train. Get better pumps, dude. Alright, how much is an employee? Let's see. Alright. 110 bucks a day. They sell. Okay. I need to get in here. She looks like she gives happy endings. That'll be really good for my business here. Where you at? Where did she come from? Pop out of the toilet or something? Anita! Roger, what are you doing? Come on in. Set her just sell. Oh, does she not actually have physically come into my shop? I thought I could like talk to her. Okay. Sign job. There you are, Anita! Oh my, she's looking like a fucking android. I don't have anything for you to smoke. Oh my god, you're crazy. I'll give you a shitty doobie. Can't believe I have to roll a fucking doobie for Anita. So how does she sell for me? Do I have to give her inventory? Does she, like, just have it? Oh, she sells in here. I thought she'd go on the street to do it. She's gonna fucking scare all the customers. Jesus, her tits look like fucking Thanksgiving ham. She does not look happy to be here. Whatever, let's see how she does. I have not had a single customer come in since you've been working here, by the way, Anita. Man, customers are really not coming in like they used to. Is this bad? Why is this happening? Oh, it's Daryl. Oh, Daryl hasn't been in at all today. I forgot to roll them, son of a bitch. Daryl, just wait. Daryl, I'm gonna track you now. You forgot to sell the Trudy. She's not even doing a good job. Oh, no. What the fuck is that? What the fuck was that? What? Oh my god, it's because too many people came in. Holy shit. God damn you, Anita. Holy shit. Daryl, wait, Daryl. Thanks, the recent Wonder Bread. Who's your favorite customer? Oh, no doubt in my mind, it's Big Boob Neil. That guy always wins $70. No more, no less. Always $70. Oh, a huge sale. Nice. Yes. And I have better pumps and everything too. Let's get those. We're making crazy progress right now. God, this operation looks so good now. Alright, let's get my pots. Diaper Dan's admiring my cookie clicker empire. Alright, we're fucking cruising. God, they fall for it every time. Roger, get to my store. What are you doing, bro? Huge. I'm killing it. Oh, I'm going crazy right now. We're really rolling in it. Why is this moldy? Yeah, my targeting tourist hasn't gone up at all. The only way of doing it is like stone walls and my new shop. This is the only thing that gets me there. If I do stone walls, it's still not enough. I'd have to also do something else on top of it. Yeah, these don't do anything for my popularity. Well, I guess this does, but it targets burnouts. And this targets tourists, but it's 18 grand. At that point, I might as well just get like the full new studio. Like, none of these are worth. Oh, you're right. I wonder how much green carpet costs. That could work. That might just be the ticket. Start rolling some more joints. No, there's no way the green carpet's gonna be 20 grand. It'll definitely be less. Because the 20 grand is for a brand new fucking shop. Oh, that's unlucky. What? I can't believe she said no. Nice, level 10. Green carpet. Please be cheap. Oh, and we got a bigger storage shelf. A display. Okay, we got a lot going in our favor right now. And she's not sober, so that's good. Come on, baby. Please be cheap. Please be cheap. Come on, green carpet. 10 grand. That is half the price of the shop. Now we have a goal. We save up 10 grand. You only bid 10% after the floor. Nope, we'll bid 15. Because I already put the... Oh my god, wait. Does the green carpet replace my wood? It does. Alright, that won't work. I'm gonna have to do the shop upgrade. Saving 20 grand with only burnouts seems impossible, though. What the fuck? That takes forever. Wait, this is huge for us. I'll just keep the wild choice. Alright, hey, good luck. If she can sell my butt plug, I'd be beyond satisfied with my hiring of her. She will have earned her keep. Get out there, Anita. What are you doing, Michelle? Just get back in there. I gotta pick with one of these. What the? Who the fuck? What? Who are you talking about? Get back to work. Jesus Christ, son of a bitch. It's backwards. Damn it, Michelle. Man, he looks good. I forgot all about cookie flicker. All right, we're gonna have a lot of good shit going on there. I'm back. Why is this happening? Michelle, has it been like this the entire time? I haven't had a customer because she was blocking it. Can I beat him up? Get the fuck back here, Cody. Son of a bitch. I'll fucking teach you to mess with my shop. So he's snitching on me to my own customers who are actively buying weed from me. How does that help? Alright, that's probably enough. I'm sure he learned his lesson. $100? She bought a bomb! She bought the dumpster bomb! Wait, the merch is finally selling! Anita, give me your merch back. Thanks, there is a pixel. Is she going for it? No. Good bot! I should have just kept this shit stocked with butt plugs and bombs. I knew it. These fucking packs never sell. Did she buy one? She's going crazy! Merch is flying off the shelf. My first amnesia. Oh my god, you get so much bang for your buck there. One harvest, 136 grams. What the fuck? that box in here. Roger, don't kick that in here, man. Have some fucking respect. Roger! Just leave the game running overnight. True, I could just give Anita like 1,000 doobies and just have this shit run all night. I'd run out of weed at some point, but I could stock enough weed to make sure that it's adequate for 20k. Oh, fuck, I hit one of my regulars. I'm so sorry. That's a bad guy. When he comes into my shop, he causes trouble. So I have to beat his ass. Did he just buy one of my bongs? Wait, what? Oh my god, we sold the dildo and dumpster bong and butt plug. Holy shit, finally. Who wants the butt plug? It was definitely Roger, I don't even know why I'm asking. Nice. Easy 800 doubloons. We like that. That was a big one. I'm almost level 12. I can't believe I'm hitting level 12 before I have 20 grand. Yeah, no, we're doing pretty well. Like, we're going decently fast. It's still so much. God, I wish there was another one. Rolling 80 of these is gonna be the biggest fucking pain in the ass. Oh my god. Why not upgrade the deadbeats? What do you mean? Can't. That's what I'm saving up 20k for, so that way I can start targeting tourists, get them going to my shop. Oh my god, what is going on? These are UK cheese doobies. This is so much more than they deserve, and they're still turning me down. 1,000, that's how. Hey, that's fine. Halfway there. I wish it was at least 1,500, but we'll take 1,000. God, we're not even close here. We've handed out 20, so we still need 60 more. Fuck. Once I get this, though, we're finally done with just burnouts. We'll finally be able to get customers. Tourists. Sorry, tourists. Acrylic bong, bamboo grinder, another weight spot, lights, and a medium grow mood. I don't need it. Wait, what did I just complete? What did I just get with that? What mission? Alright, hey, I'll take that. I like that. I don't know what happened, but I can appreciate it. I am so fucking tired of rolling dubes. Holy shit. Where are my burnouts at? Christ. Lila, come back. Chris, where are you going? You expect me to believe Chris lives in the city? No shot. Where does the snitch go? So I beat his ass and now what? He just takes a lap and then comes back around? Wow, he just bought 6 grams. Holy shit, that's the biggest one yet. No one's ever bought 6 grams from me. I've picked up all the well, I guess not all of them, clearly. I picked up most of the doobies by trash cans. Wow, and now Chris is buying 6 grams too? Oh man, wait, they are, oh my god. They're going crazy on inventory, and there's a lot more doobies that spawn. Almost at 13k. We are really making some money moves now, finally. It's about goddamn time. So much doobie rolling, oh god. Marissa is such a bitch. She is so ruthless. She never, ever, ever buys from me on the street. She only buys in my lack of air-conditioned shack. Oh, 15K? Yes! It's finally happening! Need more UK cheese, though. Oh my god, Christ. Let me sell. That is another problem with using poop doobies. They will not, like, let me sell to them because they don't think it's very good. So the higher quality doobie I roll for them, the more likely they are to, like, deal with me. Here we go, hitting a hot streak. Let's go, Nikhil. Yes, sir. Neil, let's get it. 4 for 4. We're batting 1,000 right now. Don't fuck it for me, Carrie. Damn, what an asshole. 17K. We're so fucking close. Oh, it wasn't even 7. Yes. Yes. 18.6K. Oh, it's so close. It's so fucking close. How did you get so much so fast? Yesterday was slow compared to this. I started rolling doobies and selling them on the street because I had like a little backlog and I wasn't doing anything else. And it was really efficient. Like, it popped off. I'm also level 12 now since I've been doing so much selling on the street. Like, just today, I have handed out 250 doobies. And of those 250, probably like 110, 120 resulted in sales. So, we've just really been popping with that strategy. And Cookie Clicker's been blowing up for us. That was a strategy I had tried before. Just push him into the shop and hope it piques his interest. Big sale, $90. Huge. Thank you, Lila. Such a sweetheart. Thank you. $84. Let's go. Thank you, Daryl. Keep up the good work. Hey, say hi to the wife and kids for me. Please be the last one. Come on, Melinda. Take us home. Take us home. Wow. Fuck you, Melinda. Thank you. Don't come back. And it was Roger! I knew it would be Roger! I fucking called it! My boy! My fucking man, Roger is my final sale for 20K. Thank you so much, Roger. You're like a father to me. We did it. We finally get the shop upgrade. It took us like 12 hours of game time to get here. But we did it. And we didn't use the Twitcher app, which means this was all brain-dead fucking zombie-ass NPCs that we clawed our way through. Huge. Huge. Small shop. Inbound. We fucking did it. And I get 3 fresh dildos for it. It's going right in the merch case. That just feels so good. Ooh, and level 13? Jesus Christ. We get the Super Skunk now, yes. Blood papers, okay. Very big for us, very big. Oh, they are flooding in too. This is so good. Alright, I'm gonna have to start rolling some joints. I still have joint paper, so I can start doing that with UK cheese right now. But I'm gonna need a bigger inventory for the tourists. So I'm going to grab some Super Skunk and start growing. Super Skunk is replacing my UK cheese, so I'm about to take that off the menu. I don't want to use too much though, so I'm only going to roll 2. Because I can't let UK cheese run out. That would hurt our rep. Let's find a tourist. Faith, let's go. Come to my shop. Yes. Yes! Faith, it's so good to have you as part of the family. Neil, stop. You're scaring her with your tits. Stop. Get away. Get away. Get away. I can't let her see our normal clientele, though, or she'll never come back. Welcome, Faith. What do you want? What are you looking for? Here, let me help you. A beautiful choice, Faith. 6 grams of amnesia, absolutely. I'll see you soon. Please come back. Thank you so much. Say hi to the wife and kids for me. The shop is live. Alright. Out of cheese. Oh my god. The first time we've had four customers in the shop at the same time. This is a big moment. This is monumental for us. Let's find another tourist. Sydney, my man. Alright, got scammed. I don't ever want to see your face around the shop again, you piece of shit. What else we got? Armando, let's go. Oh my god, I hate these tourists, man. Fuck you guys. Morgan! Alright, scammed 3 times in a row. I'll go fuck myself. Hey, thanks, guys. Armando went into my shop! Even though he scammed me. It felt so bad. Welcome. Thank you. Oh my god, it's so lovely to have you here. Big purchase. Come on, Armando. Big spender. Look at that. Look at your clothes. You definitely got, like, trust fund kid written all over you. And you spent $60. Disappointed. Oh, also, I just thought of another thing I can do, which will be cheaper. I can actually buy joints from Diaper Man. So I can buy joints and bring tourists. And it'll actually be cheaper to do that than roll them myself, considering I'm using such high-quality strains. Oh, Seth ended up coming in. I didn't even... Wow, fuck yeah. Oh, and Marissa. Oh my god. Hey, no fighting in the shop. Jesus Christ, guys. Holy shit. He's fighting about whose inheritance is larger. Christ. Good lord. Thanks for stopping in, Marissa. Oh, that's our biggest sale ever. That is our biggest sale ever. That's massive for us. Good to see you, Lloyd. You using Daddy's money today? This is just big. This is just big for us. Now all I need is upgrading my grow room, which I think is 2K, right? To go to a medium grow room, it's 18K. Yep, you're right. Small grow room is 18K. Hey, I feel confident we can save up to that real quick. But let me see what else I can add here, because I'm assuming we can have some good, like some better shit in here. Maybe start with merch. There. It's really so cool. Hey, Ramon. Alright, so it does work. Because I did not tell him to drop by the shop. I just tried to sell to him, and it increased our rep. And he stopped in on his own accord. So it's probably better just to sell to them instead of telling them to drop by the shop, because it'll accomplish the same thing. It was 85. That's pretty good. 80 bought a Todd, my man. Thank you. And he bought a dildo. I still have one more. I'm sure I'll be back once that one gets too dirty. What is he doing with it? Oh, it's a bong. I thought. Wait, that is it a bowl? I can't. What is it supposed to be? I guess a bowl. I don't even think it is. I think it's just actually a small dildo. And he's trying to cover for himself by smoking it. Let's go, bang! That's huge. Oh, it's looking like something out of Rust now. And my floors are clean, like, so good. It's looking so fucking good in here. Holy shit. Oh my god, look at everyone just desperately trying to get into the shop. Once I have like a good inventory flow, I'm gonna go start selling on the street again to really pump up the numbers. I just need more inventory. So once I fix all this, I'm just gonna like go hog wild on my inventory. Roger just purchased for $102. Man, as my store grows, so too does Roger's personal life. His wealth is increasing too. That's so good. Our success is tied together. Maybe it would be, you know what, it might actually be worthwhile to hire Michelle for promo. It'll save me time and I can focus on growing, meanwhile like a flood of customers can be constantly trickling in. I'm hiring Michelle back. Welcome back to the force, Michelle. Oh my god, the one right next to it just got moldy. Holy shit. Fuck it. Oh my god, what the fuck? Why? Why? What a disaster. What a disaster. Holy shit, I'm sad. Oh my god, wow. I should've. I'm not curing anymore. Curing is just straight up not worth it. I'm not doing it anymore. Holy shit, I can do deliveries at a certain point. Oh my god, there's still so much to the game that I haven't even got to. Jesus Christ. Next thing I need is the small grow room, I think. Because then I can have more grow setups. I think I just save up 18. Alright, the quality continues to increase. I'm at 5K. Is there anything I wanted at 5K? I don't think so. We're not going to do the floor. Because it's simply just not worth it. We already have most of the tourists coming in regularly. I don't think we need to target them anymore. I think it's now just a matter of improving our operation. Big Diaper Dan just bought a bong! Alright, so that merch shelf is good for us. I'll just keep that stocked, I think. Another bong! Yeah, no one's bought a single grinder yet. Alright, Roger. That'll be the last customer of today. That's poetic. Roger got us here, and he'll be the last one for tonight. We have almost 14 hours in this fucking game. Jesus Christ.